As we prepare for our guest media member from the Florida side to jump on in, I'll lead it in this way. Cam, you saw your arch rival sleepwalk into the season overseas, and I'm sure you took much joy in that as they
Great
got
joy. Absolutely.
taken down by a late field goal. And but this just doesn't seem like this could possibly happen in Miami. It's just too much bad blood. Got a rival, got an SEC team. It's a road game that they could not possibly be taken off guard leading into this one.
No, they have our full attention. Every game has to be the most important game. Every snap has to be the most important snap. That's how you build a season of the kind of success that I believe is in front of Miami. It's not, okay, hey, we're looking down the line to homecoming. No. This play right here, this game right here. And again, like, this is a team that, like, I mean, there's bad blood on both sides. Like, they don't like us and I can't stand them. So, like, if you're not dialed in for a team that you hate, what are you going to be dialed in? You know what I mean? So, like, and I also just, to continue to dance on the grave of Florida State a little bit from that game, I don't even think that they overlooked Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech had a 97% post-game win expectancy. Georgia Tech, save for like a couple of little flubs here and there, they dominated that game. It wasn't close, but they weren't able to finish a couple drives and things like that. And that's what made the score closer. But if you look across the board, Georgia Tech was clearly, and by exponential measures, the best team on that field. So I just wanted to say that for the record. And I don't think it's for lack of trying or caring by Florida State. What I will say, and I know we're going to bring on whoever you have as the guest for today. Also, I've been right the entire time about how they are building their program in Tallahassee, right? I told y'all it was mercenary squad for a couple of years. That's not sustainable when you're not having a foundation of high school recruiting and then sprinkling the seasoning of veteran players on top. I told you about DJ Ukulele. Now, I told you everything that you saw. I told you. And last week I told you that Pete Thamel and others were saying that Florida State has the best defensive line in the country. And I said, they got to play more than 4 guys, right? And then he tried to sprinkle it in on the pregame and said, oh, they have the best starting defensive line in the country. Who, what, where? Did you? We need to find, back from when Mark and I, when we were kids, remember when somebody would go missing and they put their face on the side of a milk carton? We need to find some milk cartons for this supposed incredible defensive line. The best in the country defensive line. Not even good, not even great, not best in the country starting defensive line. They got dog walked. Now, I'm not saying that they don't have talent, because they clearly do. Darryl Jackson. We were telling you that Darryl Jackson was one of those dudes when he was at Miami, and everybody said, "No, you're being a homer." Now he's on the Bruce Feldman freaks list for being an incredible athlete. Patrick Payton, we've seen him be very good. Marvin Jones Jr. has the size and pedigree because he went to Georgia as a high school recruit. We've seen all those things, but what we didn't see was that it coalesced together into a demonstrably good football team on the field. And I've been telling y'all this for years. And I also told you, in the same way that Jameis Winston covered up for Jimbo Fisher, well, Jameis Winston and Dalvin Cook, 4-5. Without those dudes, Jimbo Fisher was an 8-4 coach. I said it then when they were winning championships, and y'all all coming at me. And then after those guys left, that was proven to be true. I told you the same thing about Jordan Travis. It's not that he was good, it's that he was athletic and able to escape and extend plays, and you can't cover for 7 seconds. That was what made him good. And without him, you were going to see those running lanes change for the running backs, because you do not have to account for the quarterback in the same kind of way. That passing game, those guys are not going to be butt naked wide open. You had that 7-foot wide receiver where you just threw it up there last year. I told y'all all that shit, and it came true in the first fucking game of the season. So I'm saying that with the passion, 10 toes down with my whole chest. Y'all need to listen to me, because I'm motherfucking right.
We got a clip for the FSU channel. I love it.
Oh, I can't wait to hear what James has to say to that. I can't wait. you know I'll be here at the crib getting ready. Call me, text my phone after you play that, and he wants to say something to me. Come any week. It don't even gotta be Florida State week. I'm ready for it.